Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. Returner looking to create better field position. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He'll hand it off. Breaking tackles. They bring him down right at the 20.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Ball handed off. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Can he take it all the way? Across the 40. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. They convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Got a lane. Can he get in? Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback still with the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Good job by the offensive line. You get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a 3rd and goal.
Gain moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Lining up to try the extra point. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Willingham. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. The Gators looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
He decides to keep it here. He goes nowhere on 3rd and short. I don't think he got it.
On the play. 4th down coming up.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Quick throw to the right, looking for the first down. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver. And the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Running through the tackle. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Brings up 3rd down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And the ball is picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Handoff heading left. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Notre Dame looking to convert on 4th down here.
Notre Dame 7, Florida 0.
So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. Needs a completion here on 4th down. It's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10.
Oh, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, buying an offensive line and their running back.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's got some room. Can he get there? Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. And the Gators will line up now. It's 1st and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Remember, last time, went for on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Now it's 2nd down here. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Nowhere to run up the middle. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Throws it to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The Gators offense retakes the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. He's got some room and some blockers here. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. PAT puts them in front by 7. Now they get set to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Willingham. And he's brought down at the 16. We've been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Offense comes out to start this drive. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Extending the play now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The Gators come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
As a design quarterback keeper. They stop him, but it's a first down. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Gets rid of it on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And the Gators keep the football on the move.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Here's the second down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Looking to throw yet again. That's a bullet pass to the left side. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. First down and 10 now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Brings up second down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Not much on return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looking to make a big play downfield. It's caught. They will rule that a catch, a huge gain through the air. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. On first down, it's play action. It's a quick grab. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's running out of time here. And they'll get him down that time.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. They're set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fielded in the end zone. It's Willingham. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. The Florida offense retakes the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete and brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Breaks free. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He slings this one deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to start the 2nd half. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Notre Dame offense back out on the field. First play of the 2nd half is a handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's going to take off here. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a 4th down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
And here's the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. And Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got him probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And looking for a big play here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
With this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. On the run, it's Siegel. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Will he score here? Touchdown, Notre Dame. Still no answer for this offensive machine. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Woollyhan. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Looking for his back. Oh, he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. The Gators will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looking to chuck it again. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gators. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
14.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He steps out of bounds at the 26. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll test the right side here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Trying to extend the play. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Gators offense retakes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game. And the Gators come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Handoff here from the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Here's the point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings it down at the 26. First down here for this offense. Handoff from the shotgun. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Second down. That's the end of the third quarter. Notre Dame.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the quarterback dropping back. He's going to take off. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. third down for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's moving out of the pocket now. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looking to scramble. That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the first down. The Gators looking to run some tempo here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. The pass, and he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Gators. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looks like he's going to run it. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down play coming up for this offense. That's the 2-minute warning as the clock stops. Give both coaches a chance to strategize here before the time runs out. Second down play coming up. And the runner takes off to his right. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Now looking at a 3rd and short on their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He'll throw it now. Catch made on the left side. Breaking free at the 35. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Goes incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Can't get it away. The defense has got away. Huge stop at this stage of the game. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. They'll kick it away here. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner will be brought down. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. So here we go. One last chance to win it in regulation and avoid the risk of overtime. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's escaping the pocket now. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He'll take a deep shot. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. And the timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on fourth down. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Now it's a very high kick straight up in the air. This will be down just on the other side of midfield. So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Bryant. Brought down, but he's past the line to gain.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackle of the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
The Gators trying to cash in here in the red zone. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Second down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman.
On 1st and goal, Chris, they run the football and lose yards. Then here on 2nd down, they try to throw it in, come up with a sack. What can the offensive coordinator come up with here on 3rd down? Because they've been going in reverse on these last couple plays.
After consecutive losses, we need a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't make it in. Defense forces him out at the 1-yard line.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. I thought they were going to pick up the first down. They're going to be short of it, but I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for it.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Florida. They strike first in OT.
Well, we've watched this guy all year, and we know that he is a threat when they get down inside that 5-yard line. It's 4th down and goal. The defense just did not anticipate that this guy's legs could hurt him, and they did for a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Good enough for first down yardage.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And they stop him just short, but the defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And I think the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
So needing to reach the end zone to keep this game alive, it's 1st and goal now. And it's a touchdown. They're an extra point away from double OT, or you go for 2 and win it right now.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
And the point after is good. So we're still tied now heading into the first play of double overtime. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. In for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
He did not get in. They stopped him, and the lead remains at 6 here in overtime.
Notre Dame, 41, Florida, 35.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Running back has it on a screen now. And they're finally able to stop him. The great execution on the screen pass fooled the defense there. And the Gators will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, Gators. And they answer here in overtime. So it all comes down to this. If they make their 2-point try, it's game over. Chance to win it right now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, and it's a huge overtime interception. No, he didn't get in. The defense makes a stand. They stop him, and now we're headed to triple overtime. Okay, so now we've got dueling two-point conversions from here on out to decide this game. Enormous pressure on every snap. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Okay, so now we've got dueling two-point conversions from here on out to decide this game. Enormous pressure on every snap. Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. No, he is stopped short. They cannot execute the crucial two-point play. They get the huge stop, and now they go for a two-point try to win the game right here. No, he does not get in. That's a game-saving stop by this defense, and we'll play on. So here we go again. A two-point play to set the tone as we continue deep in overtime. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Trying for a pick six to win the game. No, they've stopped him. Great job by this defense. And the two-point try fails. So the defense does the job, and now this offense comes out for a two-point try to win the game right here. That's a design quarterback keeper. No, he does not get in. That's a game-saving stop by this defense, and we'll play on. Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he's in. They get the two-point conversion to jump on top here deep in overtime. So now this offense must answer from 3 yards out to keep this game alive. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. No, he stopped short, and it's game over. This defense rises up and wins it right there. In these overtime games, Kurt, it just comes down to execution in the moment. Who can make one